What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have another installation in the How Not to Suck at Battlefield 6 series. This time, we're trying to tackle Breakthrough, which is a completely different beast compared to Conquest, which was the last video I did. If you don't know what the series is, this is sort of a tip/instructional series explaining my gameplay, thought process, positioning, all that sort of stuff while I'm actually playing. So this is a live commentary. If you enjoy this sort of stuff and you find it helpful, I'm going to be having more in-depth videos like this later on the channel, so definitely subscribe, hit the like button, and let's get right to it. So, Siege of Cairo Breakthrough. First of all, Breakthrough as a mode, completely different than Conquest. It's linear, it's sector-based, and just has a whole different flow. So, I'm just going to move up here very slowly. I heard steps to my left, and there is a guy there. And now I'm just going to hold this door, because there could be enemies that push up. There could also be enemies that are in this middle section here. I'm going to see if anyone peeks. Now I'm going to try to flank. I'm going to try to approach this very slowly. I heard a spawn beacon. That was my team. I looked on the minimap. Team spawn beacon. The weapon here, I'm using the SG553R. I will show you the build after I die in a little bit here. I'm going to try to overlook B, which we are capturing. Keep in mind, could be people pushing up. So just try your best to listen for audio, which I just heard. He's on the stairs. And I'm really hurt, so I'm going to push up the stairs and put down a baby gate, which obviously prevents, well, any enemies from coming up, because how are you supposed to defeat the baby gate? So on my minimap here, I saw an enemy shoot, so I'm going to try to flank him. I'm going to try to flank the flanker. I think he is trying to kill my team. He actually just got a kill on point here. Now he ran off point again. That was not him. You can see him on the mini-map. He's actually upstairs. So he could push me right here. He's in this room. No, he's not. Anyway, B overlook. I'm going to try to control some rotations here, so... Okay, now I have to go back. So with Breakthrough, it's a push and pull, right? I'm just going to try to hold this angle. This seems to be a very popular area for enemies to push. We did just capture the sector, but that does not mean this is safe. I do hear steps to my right, and he just threw a grenade. All right. What did I say about this sector being captured and it's not immediately safe? That was a good example of that. So now it's just clean up. Any enemies that are inside of the sector that have not been killed are wall hack spotted in Breakthrough, just so you guys can fully capture the sector. Now it's all about routes. So with Breakthrough, it's very, very useful to form a plan of what you would like to do. In this map, Siege of Cairo, I really like right at the beginning of the sector to go right side here and try to run this route where I actually go into their spawn. Now, this guy was close here, and I don't know where he just went. So I'm going to have to play this really well. I'm actually going to jump to this car to try to just get a different position on him. He could be in the bushes. I don't know where he went, actually. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. So I did see two more people over here. I do have a head glitch. He could be pushing up on me, though. He is. Okay, so I hit that guy 70. I'm going to go back to my car position now. If you don't know how I'm doing that little jump slide I did a movement guide, which I will link in the description. So as I mentioned, routes and Breakthrough. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to a position, which is right up here, where I can actually run out of bounds, which I'm going to try to do right now. And this allows me to get behind them here. This barely didn't work there, almost didn't work. But as you can see, this allows me easier access to these buildings, and right now I'm not worried about anything other than just the flank. I want to keep myself moving, clear these people. Don't worry about behind me just yet. Get some flank kills here. This is where suppressors are absolutely essential, okay? If you are not using a suppressor in Breakthrough, you are actively getting yourself killed. Right here, I'm just trying to position in a place where I pretty much always have cover, but I can still kind of look at the point. That guy didn't know that his teammates died. He just thought they were free revives. So he just ran in. He didn't know where they died from, rather. So I did damage this guy. I feel confident I can push him. I got overconfident there, pushing to multiple people. But you saw the route actually work there in real time, right? I took my time on the right side. I worked those guys on the right. I pushed between cover. I kept track of the sidelines. And I ran my route. I got that flank off. Shot some people on point. Denied them spawns. And we took the sector as a result of that play there. Or at least my play contributed heavily to that. So now, with this sector, I like to actually go back middle here. Just to help the team push up. This alleyway, I call it Headshot Alley. Because there are so many people here. And you can kill them with headshots a lot of the time if you just had Headglitch's car. So, again, I'm going to try to run a route here. Sometimes you can just run straight through here if the enemies are not pushed up, and it doesn't look like they're pushed up. So I'm going to take advantage of their unprepared nature here, and I'm going to try to immediately flank A. Keep in mind, their uncap is over there. So whenever you're crossing these areas where you're behind enemy territory, you have to keep in mind actually like where their uncap is and if they can have any sort of rotations. So my teammate spoiled the flank here, which means basically I have to wait for people to come into this room now in order to kill them. I don't want to overpeak. If I overpeak, I'll just die in the flank. I'm going to push up here very carefully. Take a look down into the point. I don't see anything. Okay. Ooh, he's close here. I'm going to jump peek him. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm just trying to hold the center room. The reason I turned around there is, I don't even know, like pure instinct. I don't know. I just turned around and looked middle. It's incredibly difficult for me to actually commentate this while I'm playing Breakthrough. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm doing. Right now, I saw people on the minimap, and I want to try to clear them, because these people are giving my team trouble. They're actually kind of holding my team from pushing up. I'm gonna put down a baby gate. Keep an eye on my back. And, okay, that guy had a flashlight. Oh, I'm gonna go back to my baby gate. I heard a slide. I don't know where. An enemy just pushed here. Shoot him in the back. I don't want to go for this revive just yet. Oh, my teammate did it anyway. Go for this revive. Alright, this game is... We're rolling. We're absolutely rolling this game. We have a good tank team. We have good infantry. This is a bit of a roll. I'll probably do 2 games in this one video for you guys. So, I'll try to do defense next. So, on this point... Again, I kind of want to catch them by surprise a little bit. We're already sort of rolling. I just want to take advantage of that momentum, right? Take advantage of the momentum. The enemies are on the back foot right now. They really don't know what the fuck's going on. So, just try to get in positions where they're like, "Whoa, how are you here this fast?" So I'm already on the point. Now I'm gonna push even farther. This might get me killed here, but I'm gonna take all this space. The tank is taking space, right? So use that space. I'm gonna try to use that space right now. I'm gonna peek front of the point again. Getting shot. There you go. Well, I kind of did my job there. Took the space my team created for me, and now my team's all on the point, and we win the game there. So that was a bit of a roll. I'm gonna try to fit a second game into this one video. All right, next game we got put into is attack on, what is this? Empire State. Okay, so this is a very, very complicated map. I am going to use, let's see, the MP5. Let's run another route. Remember the last game? I told you about the routes. So on this map, immediately go right side. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to run through this door, run through here, and right here there can be enemies already, but a lot of the time people don't go over here. Run past the entire point, maybe kill that guy, but keep running. Just keep running. Keep running. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to the flank later. Keep running through here. Just Don't shoot anybody. Just go up these stairs. Just resist. Okay, resist. Go all the way up. I think I heard somebody. There might be somebody doing it. Yeah. There are people doing it. Okay. I hear a spawn beacon. Basically, I want to be up in these buildings here. There are people above me. And that's fine. Because I don't really need to go up there. I want to do this. I want to shoot these people in the back. Because this really puts massive pressure on their team. And I'm just going to do this for as long as they let me. And hopefully, my teammates will come help. Now, as you can see, they're uncapped here. You have got to be very careful because they can come from this position, obviously. Holy fuck. Wow. That guy hit a crazy beam on me. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to do there. Wanted to run that route, get a couple kills. We killed 8 people on the flank, and now my team is up on the point. Hopefully we can get some more pressure. Actually, they all just died. Great. So that's actually really fucking bad. Now this point's going to be a lot more difficult to take than it should be. Now what? Basically, I'm just going to try to help my team fight now. That flank play is good, and it did work, but my squad mates couldn't spawn on me, or maybe didn't spawn on me. And, yeah. And I'm just going to try to push up on the point here. I'm going to pre-aim, see if anyone peeks. Okay, my teammate died to a guy that was to his right, so I know that. Try to push up on this wall here. An incendiary grenade. I did hear steps to my right. Maybe he'll peek. I'm gonna crouch here and see. Gotta be careful when I stand up here. I'm gonna use this wall to my advantage. Head glitch on it. Ooh, there's a guy up there. I've never seen that position before. I'm gonna try, see if I can get him out of that position. And there's also people up in where I was right there. Alright, so now we're gonna get up on the point. This point is actually incredibly difficult to stay alive on. I'm gonna put a wall right there. And I'm just gonna try to keep myself alive as much as possible. Yep, they flank behind me. Come on, team, kill him. Kill him. So, if I get revived here, which hopefully I should be, yes, I'm going to try to flank, namely this bus. There's probably people stuck in this bus. Get in the bus. Yes, okay. Those two are dead. Now I'm going to go outside the bus, kill these guys. Now I'm just going to crouch. I'm just going to crouch and just look around. Yep, for people to do that. Exactly that. For people to run on the point like idiots. You see? Free kills. Move up on the point through sections, right? Once I'm in a little corner like this, where basically my back is like facing where they're going to push. They're going to push into the point. A couple free kills. We get the point. Okay. Oh, so that was a really good start. See if I can keep it going. Right here, I'm going to try to push towards A. Most of them focus on the map is probably going to be on the left side. I noticed on this map, a lot of people like to go left first. I'm going to try to apply some opposite pressure here. There's still a guy just straggling here. I'll just get that free kill for my team there. And there's still 7 retreating, which means we cannot push up. So, okay, now we can. So, I'm going to try to take their height here, just immediately. Run up these staircases. I was pre-aiming there for that exact, like, situation. And now it's all about speed. Now I just got to take this space. I just got to go. Got to take this flank and use it. And I'm not going to take this flank anywhere. I'm going to take it, actually, all the way to A. I'm actually trying to flank A from B. This is another example of, like, a route you can take. Have a plan, right? far, it is working. Now, I have to be aware that people are going to be, well, now aware of that I'm here, especially if they get revived. I have to be careful. I'm going to try to flank down here again. And they could be behind me, but I'm going to try to jump the gun here. And sneak in best I can down here. Yes, yes. It is the plan is working. The plan is working. Okay, so now that they pretty much know I'm here, I'm gonna just chill. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna set up a baby gate. I'm gonna wait for these people to push in. Pay attention to upper and lower at the same time. Just be wary. And I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Maybe get some squad spawns. And now I'm gonna push in. I did hear a slide. I wonder where that slide was. I'm gonna push back upper again and try this peek. I haven't peeked this in a while. That guy still knows I'm there. I finally got caught. I finally got caught. So my squad mates are not spawning on me, man. I really wanted them to spawn on me, but I guess they're just camping and spawn. Like, sometimes you get stuck in a squad like this. So when you get stuck in a squad like this that doesn't want to actually play the fucking game, well, you try to do what I just tried to do here and switch squads. But unfortunately, I'm stuck with these people that don't, well, push up. So now we just have to, well, execute again, right? All right, so they have great height control on A. So attacking the height on A, that sort of area is going to be key now to get control back. And I died behind a car. Unfortunate. I did not expect people to be pushed out this far. So that tells me they have even more control than I thought they did over A. I need to be very careful approaching this. I'm going to try to push up here, follow my team a little bit. And actually, I'm going to try to go in middle A. There's only one person on the flag itself. Both of my teammates just died there, which means they're to my right. They might know I'm here. Especially if the guy that I just killed comes back. I'm just gonna hold and just try to do my thing. There are multiple people on the point now. I'm gonna just hold this corner. I know there's gonna be more people, so I don't necessarily want to move right now. I just sort of want to... Okay, now I do want to move. I'm getting a little happy in my position here. It's not good to sit in a place for too long. Now basically I'm just going to try to take some angles, try to win some fights. You know, I'm just going to hold this angle, see if he peeks. He tried to grenade launcher. Now I'm going to really hold this angle tight. Okay, no. I heard steps to my left. There could be a guy here. Yes, there was, right there. Killed him. Are they still on height here? Yes, they are. So now, because they're on these staircases here, I'm going to try to peek from this area now. Because maybe this is less looked at. And yes, it is less looked at. Set up a wall. Heal up. And we know that this guy's down to my left. Can't quite see him. I'm going to push this wall. Okay, where there's one in that position, there's probably fucking... Yep. Alright. We successfully took A. Now, I'm going to try to go to B from the upper area of A. Just through this bridge here. Or maybe I can drop down and get something. This guy's pushing over. I'm just going to pre-fire this corner. He ran into it. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Maybe get this revive. Alright. Oh, there's another guy upper A. He's dead. I'm gonna fall off the top here. Try to push over to A now. Go up this little scaffolding, which they destroyed, so I cannot do that. That's actually really bad for me. Now This guy's pushing in mid. I hit him once. He's dead. Now I just kind of want to heal up. Keep an eye on these windows. It's going to be a weird peek. Can I shoot the floor? There's a guy, like, on here. I just saw him shoot. Alright. Looking at my minimap, I saw a guy is actually in this wall here. Like, outside that wall. In the fire station. Yeah, you see him in the minimap right here? Alright, so that guy's dead. And now we're going to try to do the push to the upper area here because I basically want height to shoot down on the people on this point. Clear their height as well, or at least annoy the fuck out of them. Here's somebody. Yep. I also hear another person. They're below. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, yeah. I just got overwhelmed there. Like, I heard so many noises, I couldn't tell, like, what was happening. But they were pushing, like, from their uncap to the side of A. This team is not pushing very well. I'm going to try to just retake A with them. They lost A completely. And again, they lost so much A control that they can actually be in these front areas. Yes, and one is in this front area, and he just revived. Just try to get one of those kills there, but could not do it. Just gonna rotate around. Yep, kill that guy. I need to clear this guy from this front area. Going right at it isn't gonna be smart. I need to take it from another angle. He might have ran in this room. He might push me now. There's multiple here. I did see two. I don't believe this is clear. I'm gonna smoke myself and yep. Dude, every time. Never believe something's clear if you don't believe it, okay? Like, if you feel in your gut, it's not clear, listen to yourself. So again, it's just going to be rinse and repeat. I'm just going to try to push A. I'm just going to try to clear some front areas here, right? So I shot that guy. I'm going to change my angle. And I'm going to try to peek him from a different angle, like this one. There's a second guy there, so now I'm going to peek the second guy from the lower angle if I can. He's dead, right? Switch up your attacks. Switch up your attacks. Okay, so our team is encroaching on A now. I need to kill this guy front so they don't have, like, spawns. And I tried to do the roll thing, but I died. Okay. Maybe they'll get a revive. Maybe. 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 So, comment down below. Do you find that the fall damage roll is kind of buggy? Like, sometimes I try to do it and it doesn't work, but it's okay. Let's take a little sit rep here. We're taking A, but we're losing B. So this is a classic situation of your team fully rotates onto A and they lose B. Then they fully rotate onto B and they lose A. I'm going to try to spawn B here and just maybe try to get something done before my entire team rotates over from A. But they have a pretty big stranglehold on this point. Again, I'm going to try the same push. I'm going to try to push upper to shoot down on them. I do hear people to my right here. Take their height here. Maybe shoot some stragglers in the back that I see, like this guy. And this guy that's pushing on the point. The reason I know that guy was there is because I heard him slide down to my right, and I just reacted off the audio cue. And of course, we lost A. Classic. And this is where basically your team comes into play in Breakthrough. Like, I literally knew that was going to happen, you know? Now we have to try to make a miracle play on A and then try to do a more aggressive rotate here. And basically, I'm just gonna ignore that guy. Actually, like everyone needs to die in A right now, so I'm just gonna try to do something heroic here. Take upper control. Set up a fucking wall and try to hold this shit. There we go. And sometimes, guys, there isn't much you can do on an individual basis in Breakthrough. You know, it is what it is. I would have loved to have killed 18 people there and taken A, but sometimes you just have to understand that, you know what? It's actually not my fault. And yes, my team does actually suck. And, you know, people aren't going to like that in the comment section probably, but that is a reality. That is a reality. Final push here, and yeah, it's just no time. Just team fed tickets. So there you go. I mean, you win some, you lose some. This team was not the best. I hope the thought process and just explaining what I was doing while playing helped you guys out. And I hope you learned some things about the routes, about the linear elements of Breakthrough, rotating between sectors, having a plan, trying to attack the same thing from a different angle, all that sort of stuff. Comment down below what you want to see next. If you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the sub button, hit that like button, and of course, swing by streams. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.